A king had a great secret. Every evening after dinner, he ate a special dish that only he knew about. His loyal servant prepared it every day and brought it to the king. But the servant often wondered why the king kept this meal hidden from everyone. One day, he could no longer resist his curiosity. After the king left the room, he carefully lifted the lid. Inside, he saw a small white snake. Although he was frightened, he tasted a tiny piece of it. At that moment, something incredible happened. The servant could suddenly understand what the animals were saying. The next day, he left the palace and continued on his way. After a while, he saw 3 fish lying on the shore and struggling desperately. The servant quickly put them back into the water. The fish thanked him and swam away. A little later, he saw ants carrying food to their nest. To make sure his horse would not step on them, he changed his path. Then he saw a raven feeding its young. The servant arrived in another kingdom and found work at the royal palace. Sometime later, the king's daughter held a great celebration. But the next morning, her precious ring was missing. When the ring could not be found, the king began to suspect everyone. The servant knew that he was innocent. Suddenly, he heard the ducks in the palace garden talking. One of the ducks said that it had found the ring in the lake. The servant immediately went to the lake and found the ring exactly where the duck had described. The king wanted to test the servant's wisdom and kind heart, so he gave him 3 tasks. First, he ordered him to collect thousands of seeds scattered throughout the garden. While the servant was wondering what to do, the ants came to help him. Together, they collected all the seeds in a short time. For the second task, he had to find a precious pearl at the bottom of the sea. The fish he had saved earlier helped him and brought the pearl to him. The final task was the most difficult. He had to choose the correct golden apple for the king's daughter. The servant successfully completed all 3 tasks. The king admired his honesty, courage, and kind heart. The king's daughter was also deeply impressed by his kindness. In the end, they married and lived happily together. The servant never forgot the animals he had helped along the way. At the time, he did not know that every good deed would one day return to him. Now he understood something important. True kindness means doing good without expecting anything in return. The lesson, helping others, being patient, and doing good can bring unexpected kindness and happiness back into our lives.